Urban stormwater runoff is increasingly the cause of large-scale flooding, toxic pollution, habitat degradation, and plastic accumulation. Current stormwater capture technologies comprise mostly of underground detention infiltration galleries. These galleries can only be constructed where suitable land is available, such as in parks and open parking lots. And their construction involves large-scale open excavation and hauling. Tunneling, once considered highly specific, is now a readily available infrastructure alternative. Recent innovations in tunneling technology and techniques are delivering rapidly constructed tunneling infrastructure projects. Using advanced tunnel boring machines tailored to the specific environment, tunnels can now be rapidly constructed in urban areas below existing utilities and with minimum impact to the public during construction. Tunneling uses modular concrete liner segments, continuously supplied and placed in position as the boring advances. Current TBM technologies can accomplish a tunneling rate as rapid as 1 mile a month or faster. This drastically reduces the schedule of the overall project. StormTunnel utilizes the recent innovations in tunneling technology and is available in 3 configuration options. Option 1 uses the void volume in the tunnel to enable stormwater retention, detention, and incorporates infiltration through embedded dry wells. Stormwater in the storm sewer is diverted to the storm tunnel at a diversion structure via a filter. Risers at the intake of embedded dry wells provide stormwater retention up to the design elevation corresponding to the required retention volume. Once the water level reaches the dry well intakes, additional inflow rises into the detention space and infiltrates into the ground formation. Diversion rate in excess of the infiltration capacity of the dry wells accumulates in the detention volume for later infiltration. Detention level starts to drop once the diversion rate falls below infiltration capacity, and infiltration stops altogether once water level reaches the top of the risers, leaving water in storage. The stored water is pumped out for drawdown or local use via suitably positioned sumps. Storm Tunnel Option 2 is for situations where no retention of the captured stormwater is required and all diverted stormwater is to be fully infiltrated. In this option, there are no risers and the dry well intakes are located at the tunnel invert. Therefore, the tunnel volume is used entirely for detention. Infiltration starts upon diversion, and diverted stormwater accumulates if the diversion rate exceeds the infiltration capacity of the dry wells. Maximum detention volume coincides with the peak flow of the design hydrograph. Thereafter, the water level in the tunnel starts falling and continues to fall after diversion has ceased until all water is infiltrated. Storm Tunnel Option 3 is similar to Option 2 in that it is for situations where no retention of the captured stormwater is required and all diverted stormwater is to be fully infiltrated. However, in this option, there are no dry wells and all infiltration occurs via perforations in the tunnel perimeter. As with Option 2, Infiltration starts upon diversion, with maximum detention volume coinciding with the peak flow of the design hydrograph. Thereafter, the water level in the tunnel starts falling and continues to fall after diversion has ceased until all water is infiltrated. Option 3 is only feasible in granular formations with high permeability, where the required infiltration capacity can be achieved without the use of dry wells. StormTunnel provides numerous benefits, which include simplicity and versatility. StormTunnel is located below all existing utilities, so there is no risk of utility conflict and no requirement for existing utilities relocation. The tunnel can be as long as needed, thereby providing practically unlimited storage. Diversion to StormTunnel is always possible by gravity, thus eliminating the need for pump stations, which is a major item with existing detention infiltration galleries. Partitioning the tunnel volume between retention and detention is simply accomplished by adjusting the height of the risers. The retention capability serves as pretreatment in stormwaters high in suspended solids, while internal sumps make for easy removal and discharge of deposited material. Siting flexibility. Unlike conventional detention infiltration galleries, StormTunnel does not require a park or an open parking lot adjacent to a storm drain to be feasible. It can be constructed under public roads with suitable geological conditions for stormwater infiltration. This is a tremendous advantage as it eliminates land acquisition, which is the single most restrictive obstacle to widespread stormwater BMP implementation. Least impact. StormTunnel has the least impact of any BMP. It drastically reduces the large surface excavations associated with current detention infiltration galleries and eliminates the need for park or facility closures. It reduces the project earthwork volume by up to 80% and typically has a construction schedule of less than 1 year. Least cost. StormTunnel has the least capital and O&M cost of any regional BMP. It requires no diversion pump stations, which is a major capital and O&M cost item. Tunneling is highly efficient as it only disturbs and removes the soils where the voids are created, leaving all else undisturbed. This is in contrast to surface excavated facilities where several feet of topsoil must be excavated and replaced to construct the facility. Tunneling also minimizes the total quantity of concrete required. So StormTunnel is exciting innovation in stormwater capture.